The D-Day is upon us. Welcome to the African Housing Awards 2024 6th edition. I must say I'm super excited to be here tonight. I'm your girl Mimuna and I'll be taking you through all of the glitz and glamour from tonight's event, talking about celebrating great achievements, resilience, dedication and hard work in the housing sector. And not just that, tonight we'll be having the induction ceremony of Affordable Housing Hall of Fame 2024. How exciting can that be? And what a great way to end the year. We've worked from January to December. We need to relax, have fun, unwind, and just network and chill. It was a moment of celebration and recognizing hard work, dedication, resilience, and commitment in the housing sector and urban development. As the African Housing Awards and Industry End of Year Dinner 2024, the sixth in the series awarded ministers, governors of state, commissioners, MDs and CEOs of mortgage institutions, legislators, MDs and CEOs of real estate companies, and many more for their significant contributions to the achievement, growth, development and prosperity of the housing sector and urban development in Nigeria and across Africa. Held in Sheikh Musa Yar'Adua Center in Abuja, the event brought together dignitaries, key stakeholders in the housing and mortgage sector, policymakers, business tycoons and visionaries from across Africa, showcasing remarkable achievements in innovation, sustainability and affordability. Giving his opening remarks, the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Musa Dengiwa, expressed his heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of the Africa Housing Award for their consistency over the years in recognizing hard work and innovations in the housing sector. Dengiwa reaffirmed his commitment to tackling Nigerians' housing challenges, emphasizing the need for collaboration between the public and private sectors.
Let me start by appreciating the organizers of the Africa Housing Awards, the Housing Africa Group, and particularly my very good friend, Festus Adebayo, for putting up together this remarkable initiative. Recognizing the efforts of players in the sector and also encouraging them to do more is a great way to spur development in the sector and also achieve our collective objectives for the good of Nigerians. This is a historic period in our nation's history, especially for housing and urban development. We are seeing renewed determinations on the part of the government to not only just drive policies that will help this bridge the gap, the housing deficit, initiate also massive housing development programs, and implement a sustainable urban development agenda, but also create a housing environment that supports effective private sector participation.
The chairman of the occasion and former Minister of Mines and Solid Minerals, Architect Musa Sada, while giving his opening speech, thanked the convener of Africa Housing Award, Festus Adebayo, for providing the platform for stakeholders to share ideas on how to move the sector forward. He also called for more collaboration among stakeholders in addressing the challenges facing the sector.
Housing, to some of us, is a human right. And as such, is something that needs to have all the attention that it deserves. And it is for this reason that I welcome each and every one of you to this very important occasion that will allow us the opportunity to discuss among ourselves. Yes, it's an award night. Yes, there is dinner. Yes, but it is also very important to realize that it is an opportunity for us as players in the housing sector to discuss among ourselves and try to see and agree on those decisions that we need the actions to move the sector forward.
While delivering his welcome address, The organizer of the Africa Housing Awards, Festus Adebayo, emphasized on the importance of housing as a cornerstone of development.
The idea of Affordable Housing Hall of Fame came into our minds in about 6 years ago. At that time, we were looking for a way to get people to do more for affordable housing development. We were looking for those who are holding political positions to develop political will to promote affordable housing. That we came up with the idea of Affordable Housing Hall of Fame. I am pleased to inform you today that one of our inductees 4 years ago or 3 years ago is now the Honorable Minister for Housing and Urban Development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Also speaking, the Chairman Committee on Housing and Habitat, Honorable Abdul Mumini Jibril, who was represented by his wife, Mariam Jibril, pledged legislative support to drive growth in the housing sector.
Thanks to the African Housing Awards for this prestigious recognition, which I accept not only as an individual, but as a shared victory with members of my Committee of Housing and Habitat, who are so committed and passionate to their assignment. The House of Representatives and all those who are committed to transforming the housing sector across Nigeria. I therefore wish to dedicate this award to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, a strong advocate of the housing sector, who appointed me as chairman of this very important Committee on Housing and Habitat, provided every support needed by the committee to succeed. We couldn't have achieved this without him. This award signifies much more than a personal achievement. It is a testament to the collective efforts of the policymakers, private sector, housing developers, and all the stakeholders who have worked tirelessly to address the housing challenges in our dear country. It is a symbol of our collective desire to improve the lives of millions of people by ensuring that the access to affordable, safe, and dignified housing is no longer a distant dream, but a reality for us all.
MD and CEO of FMBN Shehu Osidi, while delivering his speech, lauded the initiative behind the event. He stated that the bank has secured 1 billion naira off-takers guarantee for affordable housing with the support of partners. Osidi also highlighted some new products introduced by the bank to help ease access to mortgage finance.
By recognizing achievements and contributions to the development of the housing sector, the African Housing Awards inspires us all to do more. At the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, we are proud of our role in expanding access to affordable housing in Nigeria. Through strategic partnerships, innovative financing models, and stakeholder engagement, we are deepening access to affordable housing and supporting Nigerians to achieve their home ownership aspirations. As part of these efforts, we have provided a 100 billion naira off-takers guarantee to facilitate the development of the Renewed Hope Cities and Access program across Nigeria, beginning from the Renewed Hope housing project in Karsana. We are also introducing new products like rent assistance, non-interest mortgage, and diaspora NHF mortgage loans, amongst others.
The business of the day, which is the awards and recognition, saw prominent persons in the housing sector being recognized and celebrated. Nigerian's Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, was awarded Africa Housing Minister of the Year 2024. Governor Ahmed Aliyu of Sokoto State was celebrated as Urban Planning and Housing Friendly Governor of the Year, while Governor Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State received the Housing Friendly Governor of the Year award. Other dignitaries recognized were Honorable Abdul Mumini Jibril, Chairman Committee on Housing and Habitat, Housing Friendly Legislator of the Year, Senator Aliyu Wamako, Housing Friendly Senator of the Year, First Lady of Cross River State, Her Excellency, Reverend Mrs. Eyoanwa Basi Otu, Humanitarian Award in Women Empowerment and Recognition Award in Women in Real Estate, Chief Uche Godfrey Inaji, Honorable Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology as champion of 3D Smart City Development of the Year Award 2024, and many more. In the real estate sector, Chief Fabian Uwora, chairman of EFA Properties Limited, was awarded the Real Estate Person of the Year. Urban Shelter Limited and Copen Group was recognized with the Real Estate Integrity Award. El Salem Homes International Limited was recognized with Public-Private Partnership Housing Project of the Year. Eximia Realty was recognized with the Most Innovative Real Estate Developer of the Year, and many more. In the finance category, the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria (FNBN) was awarded the Best Housing Finance Solution Award. Nigerian Mortgage Refinance Company (NMRC) was recognized as the Affordable Housing Deal of the Year. Family Homes Funds were awarded Mortgage Product of the Year, Help to Own, and many more. The award ceremony also recognized Kesia Rust of the Center for Affordable Housing Finance in Africa and TAF Africa Global for their groundbreaking contributions to affordable housing solutions across the continent. The Affordable Housing Hall of Fame took center stage with the induction of two trailblazers, architect Jumoke Akinwumi and Professor Olumide Olusanya, for their legacies in affordable housing development as a source of inspiration for future generations. Guests were thrilled to some entertainment, laughter, and merriment.
hands together for some particular set of people that we are always ignoring in our events. They are the people, they are the photographers and the cameramen. Please put your hands together for them, I beg. They are always trying, but what they pay me pass? You come events, then they give photographer food. I was privileged to be at a wedding. They forgot to give the photographer food. Hungry, one key photographer. Time to snap pictures, photographer just they snap. Just they snap anyhow. 1 week later, when he brought the pictures, now only people leg would they see for this thing.
Awardees and invited guests expressed their profound gratitude to the organizer of the African Housing Awards 2024.
Well, I feel good. This is one of the greatest events of this of the housing sector, which has been happening, I think, for the last 18 or 19 years consistently. So it's a pleasure to be here. One of the best ways to move this sector forward is collaboration with stakeholders, and I think this is one such event where we can interact and provide solutions to Nigeria's housing problem.
Thank you so much, sir, for that. So a quick one, what do you expect from tonight's event, January?
Well, tonight's event is about giving honor to whom honor is due. So we expect that those who have done very well for this industry will be encouraged to do that by the awards that they are going to receive tonight.
Thank you so much. And what are your best wishes for the organizers of this event?
Success all the way, and that they should continue to move from strength to strength.
I have to actually start by thanking the organizers. I mean, Festus is an extremely passionate person, Barrister Debayo. And I know that there's a lot of work that has gone into initiatives such as this. I noticed only today that I'll be the first woman in the Hall of Fame. And that is a big challenge, not just to me, but to the entire ecosystem. Because in truth, there are many people that are doing extremely wonderful things. It's just that we have to find them, and we have to take the best from every single person and try and create a system that works. What did I do differently? I think the first thing is having a passion that cannot die. You know, when you are passionate about something, you don't let circumstances that would occur stop you from your vision. And also, I try to keep things very simple. So what is the problem? That's the first question. And there are always many solutions, but what is the best solution? And my own definition of best is, what's the one that I can do very quickly? What would be the most impactful? What will be the most efficient? And I'm really very, very keen about efficient things. And what will benefit people the most? Once I can find that balance between those questions, I just go for it.
I'm personally excited to be part of this program, to be part of this event where honor is being given to whom honor is due. You know, one thing about award is this, particularly when the award is a credible one. It's always good to be appreciated while you are alive for the great and wonderful works. And if you look at the people that were given awards tonight, there are people that you can say, yes, they merited it. They've worked for it. These are stars, these are champions of affordable housings in their own rights. And I'm so impressed and I'm so happy to witness this event.
Thank you so much. So what are your best wishes for the organizers of this event?
They should sustain this award. They should continue to do this. I know that it may be expensive to do, but at the end of the day, it's really worth it. Because what they are doing, motivating people, it encourages others to follow suit.
I need to thank African Housing for their effort in bringing out the best in women. You know, I will say to you that this award is amplifying the voice of the unheard. Once upon a time, ASO Savings and Loans was the giant in the industry. ASO Savings has done a lot. We have partnered with the notable developers. We've created the most beautiful estates in Abuja and state. When you talk of Tasli Palms, you talk of ASO Groove, Amina Court, Lakeview, all of these things are the hands work of many developers plus ASO. That is one. Secondly, ASO has been able to provide for over 100,000 homeowners in Abuja and state through sales of federal government houses. ASO is the giant in the industry, and we are very grateful that today this is being brought back and is through the hands of a woman. This award is not only for ASO Savings and Loans, and it is not only attributed to the efforts of me as an individual, but it shows the potentials in the industry. That's what they have brought out to us.
Oh, I believe this night is going to be great because this event has been a yearly event, and all of us in the industry, we're always looking towards this particular event. The category of public-private partnership housing project of the year.
That's beautiful. What did you do differently? Because I know we have other people on the list. So what did you do differently to match?
You know what we do is affordable housing. We sing it, we preach it. Affordable housing everywhere. And this affordable housing, we do it through PPP, public-private partnership. And that's what we have been doing all over the country, all over Nigeria. We have joint ventures with state governments, with federal government, with so many agencies of government and private institutions, even some private families.
So what should we be expecting from El Salem next year?
Next year is going to be great. We have a lot of things in the pipeline, a lot of projects that are coming, wonderful projects. Next year, 2025, is going to be great.
As an organization, we've been existing for 6 years now, and I can tell you that in 6 years, we've delivered over 1,500 housing units. We have about 43 estates here in Abuja, and we're expanding to Northeast. We currently have properties and estates in Adamawa. So I'm sure that's one of the reasons why we won in this category. For us at Michelle Homes, we are very deliberate and intentional about bringing innovation into the real estate space, right? So in 2025, we'll be expanding, we'll be creating more memorable experience in the housing industry in Lagos, Taraba, Gombe, Kano. We're expanding. We want more people to feel the excellence that come with patronizing Michelle Homes. Okay, to the organizers of this event, we're truly grateful and honored. As much as this award is dedicated to our clients, I am really, really grateful to the organizations, the organizers of this event for considering us very worthy. Yes.
We are committed basically to ensure that we empower low-income earners and ensure that they have access to credit facilities. So basically that's what we are focused on, lower income earners. So basically that's what we do differently. And also ensuring that our customers are always heard. We try to create different platforms where we can share with our customers as well as hear from them as well.
What should we be expecting from Akion Microfinance?
Oh, more products that are tailored to our primary target audience to ensure that we reach them in a way that, you know, the people who haven't accessed credit as much as they want to get to access credit.
Lastly, what are your best wishes for the organizers of this event tonight?
I want to say a very big thank you. We appreciate this, and we hope that next year is even better.
I just received on behalf of the company the most innovative building technology of the year. We have a unique proprietary technology for affordable housing development. And we have been doing this since 1988 in over 70 countries. We have been in Nigeria for over 25 years. And the honor today actually should go to those who supported us in the last 25 years. The former president, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, late Professor Mabo Guje, late Sir Fortune Bie, and Mrs. Anjorin, late. All of them are late except the former president.
That's beautiful. So what are the projections for next year from Hydrophone? What should we be expecting?
We intend to do a lot next year. We intend to build a lot of schools, for primary and secondary schools in the states, particularly Taraba. And we plan to build over 1,000 affordable housing units.
So what are your best wishes for the organizers of this event tonight?
Well, we have seen the organizers over the years. What they have been doing has been a lot of tremendous effort in uplifting the housing industry in the Nigerian economy. We wish them best of luck and a lot of progress in the new year.
I'm the managing director of Fabcom. Fabcom company belong to the CNBM, the biggest construction material group in the world. You know, Fabcom is the only company in Nigeria manufacture the stone-coated roofing tile in Nigeria. All the others is import. Only we fabricate it in Nigeria. So our tile is Nigeria own stone-coated roofing tiles. So we provide quality, cost tile.
So what should we be expecting from your team next year?
I hope, I hope our material, all the Nigerian people like our material, like our products. Right now, our market share is already 20%. It's very good. It's very popular in Nigeria. It's very good. We hope we provide a better life for Nigerian people.
I'm chairman of the New Material Nigeria Company Limited. So I'm very happy. This is our third time to attend this event. And so first we thank you Housing Show and Summit opportunity for us. And I hope we can together to help Nigeria people and for the innovation green building. And also we will try our best to help Nigeria people to promote their life. Okay, thank you again, and thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa Housing TV Africa. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
First, I think let me start by commending the Festus Adebayo for truly kind of doing a lot in advocating for the housing industry in Nigeria, and I believe what is needed in these housing sectors today is more than just the construction, more than just the financing, is also the advocacy and ensuring that people are having a better understanding of the way the value chain of housing sector works. And I'm also very happy when I just checked on the Hall of Fame, seeing those kind of personalities also being recognized. Femi Adeole was once my managing director and a line manager while working with him in family home funds. So I think I am also very delighted to see such kind of recognition as well. Also state that we have been doing quite a lot in the housing sector. To our credit, while in family home funds we built more than 25,000 houses, build it fully. We're able to also finance and facilitate a lot of housing financing structure. So I think I wouldn't be that surprised.
I feel fulfilled. I feel very happy, very excited. I see what, let me be specific, what Adebayo is doing. And it's quite fulfilling to some of us that somebody is stepping in, a younger person, and is doing even better than we did in our time.
What are your best wishes for him?
For him is to surpass whatever it is and be a very vital part to birthing the housing revolution that is imminent in Nigeria. Let it be in his time, so that we can say in our time, our child did it.
I'm so delighted. For the first time, we have collaboration among all the stakeholders in the housing industry. And whether you are in government, out of government, whether you are in position in the private sector or in professional bodies, Festus has been able to bring everybody together, so that at any point in time, we are not having loss of vital experience that we need to drive the industry to the next level. As of today, I saw some of the people who have been MDs of Shelter Africa 20 years ago, and they are here. institutional memory loss has been a key factor in holding down Nigeria. So he's been able to do that. So I'm delighted that not only are we having African Housing Awards, but periodically we have decided to celebrate all those who have done well in their various positions. I remember when Architect Dangiwa finished as MD of Federal Mortgage Bank, we celebrated him. And from there now he has gone to become the minister. And I'm sure that when Ezekiel does very well as Executive Director of Federal Housing Authority, we will celebrate him. So we make our time to celebrate people. And one man has made a difference. That tells something to all of us. No matter where you are occupying, if Festus can do this from sitting in the private sector without any government support, why then cannot make a difference where you are? We are waiting for the next big thing to happen in the housing sector. It has started already. We have a minister who came in and decided to look at the underpinning philosophy policies that will drive that revolution, and he's on top of the game. So I believe that with the policy direction that is already being put in place under this administration, and with all the assemblage we are having of key collaborators, housing sector, real estate sector will witness a boom in this country.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. So what are your wishes for him?
Oh, for Festus, he's already marked his name in the annals of Nigeria. And I wish him all the favor that God can give to anybody. And I know that Festus Adebayo is destined for greater heights, and he will achieve those heights. Some of us are praying for him silently and publicly, that God will give him the grace needed to combine the marvelous amount of work he's doing in the sector. And I'm sure that already we are witnessing that answered prayers.
In fact, I feel great because Festus Adebayo is a person that has put housing advocacy in front of us, and he put all of us on our toes because he is somebody who is just like a basket mouth. You don't keep quiet. He talks on anything you do. You either do good or you do bad. You will be on your toes. So I believe we are celebrating Festus and celebrating those who have done well in the marketing aspect.
I feel very like first and foremost, I must give grateful to God Almighty for this opportunity, for giving me a life and the opportunity to be in this sector. I want to appreciate all those who have been working with me and working with us. I appreciate first and foremost Professor Akim Mabugunje, who has led us very much in the housing sector. I appreciate Professor Adebayo for lifting and taking housing to a higher level. And we pray that with God, things will go better in Jesus' name.
What advice do you have for most of the stakeholders in the housing sector in moving the housing sector forward?
First and foremost, it's very important for us to go by the rules. Any stakeholder in housing must ensure that he plays his part according to what his role is supposed to do. First of all, and secondly, we need to ensure that the government, being the main stakeholder, provides enabling environment for all stakeholders to work. And we need government to provide adequate access to land for developers. We can't build in the sky. You must build on the ground. And if the enabling environment and access to land is available, that will be very important. And most importantly, we need access to funds at cheap rate so that we can provide what's called affordable houses.
What are your best wishes for the organizers of tonight's event?
To continue doing this, not in Africa only, but beyond Africa. Make it more international, not just locally Africa. They've started it, but let it be intercontinental.
The ministry is saddled with the responsibility of defining the physical structural state of the state in terms of development. And what we've done is to come up with a new strategy of producing master plans, because all developments take root from the master plan, be it environment, be it education, be it infrastructure, be it commerce, be it tourism, hotels. So they all take root from the plans that are produced. And what I've created newly is to ensure that those plans are produced from bottom top, because Lagos, unlike Abuja, is that the plans are catching up with the settlement. You already have the people settled there, so you are now coming up with a plan to redefine those spaces. So in which case, sometimes you have to temple of people to create infrastructures, but all these things are taken into cognizance in the way of coming up with the plans, which will now help the state in terms of development. And what we are going to be seeing from Lagos N4 is holistic, total development, because everything are clearly defined now.
So what should we be expecting from you and your team for next year, 2025?
Well, we have some plans that we've already produced now. For example, the Ikorodu master plan is out. The Badagry regional plan is also, the Alimosho is also coming out. So all these plans, by next year, we'll be going to the implementation stage. And if you are familiar with Lagos, you see a lot of development going on along axis of Badagry. We are trying to open up. Badagry is a marine waterbound area. So it's a place that is ideal for tourism and infrastructure. So we now need to extend our facilities into that area. For example, the blue line, which is done by a governor, that stops at Maituna, is going to extend up to Badagry. That will enable people to move. You imagine spending like 30 minutes from Badagry to CMX. That's a big change to the Lagos State. It will enable mass movement of people to do their businesses, to come in. And I mean, it makes life much easier. So there is a need for us to de-emphasize the unnecessary congestion on Lagos Island and Victoria Island, so that people can spread that, development can spread that. What is going on in the Lekki Axis now? You have the export processing zone, you have the Dangote refinery that is there, you have so many development going up along that axis. So we need to open up the axis, and that's why very soon the green line, which is from CMS to Free State Zone, will commence, and we will ease movement of people, because the very starting point of development is mobility, for people to be able to move out.
That's a very good one. So lastly, before we let you go, what are your best wishes for the organizers of this event?
Well, you've seen that what they've done. It's an encouragement for us, especially those of us in the built environment. And it's a call for us to keep, like they used to say, the reward for hard work is more work. And it's a challenge now, it's opening up. So my other colleagues too should also try and ensure that maybe next year they can come up with something like this, because by doing that you have rapid development all over the federation.
I just received the Lifetime Achievement Award in the Africa Housing Show.
That's a very good one. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I know badging this Life Achievement Award means you have done remarkably well. You have contributed your own quota in the housing sector. Just kindly give us a brief. How has the journey been for you so far?
Well, thank you very much for that question. The journey has been fantastic, ups and downs, but mostly beautiful experiences. I, as you know, am in the academic sector, so I train major players in the housing sector: architects, engineers, builders, quantity surveyors, town planners. Added to that is the fact that I'm also a major player in the housing sector. I am a participant in the real estate sector. And I've been in this journey for a very long time, I think since 1992, if I remember well. I know the housing, real estate, some people think you have to have a large estate before you can be a real estate investor. No. If you ask Red, and they will tell you if you have one house in the market, you are a real estate player. So we in the academics, you know, we don't have so much money, although there is access to finance through mortgage, but we use the little that we have. It has been very fantastic.
That's a very good one. So before we let you go, what are your best wishes for the organizers of tonight?
My best wish for the organizers is that they should continue this. As you can see, they are enlightening people about the sector itself, the opportunities there, and they're so vast, so many opportunities yet. There is this issue of the deficit in housing in Nigeria, although that's controversial, but definitely there is deficit and this needs to be filled.
No doubt, the Africa Housing Awards 2024 has not only celebrated excellence, but has also created a positive mark and name in the hearts and minds of people in Nigeria's housing sector and in Africa.